The first time Magic and Bird went head-to-head in the NBA, the Boston Globe called it the single most awaited game in Laker history. Looking back on it, it might have been the most important one for the trajectory of the league, because if Magic Johnson and Larry Bird did not save the NBA, they most certainly performed CPR on it. And it all started on December 28, 1979, their first head-to-head matchup in the NBA. The rivalry between Magic and Larry lasted for over a decade, and it all started when they both met in the NCAA Finals back in 1979. They were both extremely competitive, which made bring the best in each other for years. In a speech Bird gave during his Hall of Fame enshrinement, he remembered a situation that perfectly depicts the type of rivalry it actually was. Bird wanted to see Magic disappointed after losing a game to the Celtics. The opportunity presented itself right after a game they won at the Forum, after which he saw a sad and disappointed Magic. One game we played the Lakers in the Forum and we were fortunate enough to win at the end. After the game, we got out of the tunnel and there was traffic out there and the fans were throwing stuff at us. I was very humbled that day as I was looking at the window and saw Irvin going to his car. I just watched him and I could see the pain on his face, the look in his eyes that he was a beaten man that day. I was just watching him and said, "Suffer, baby, suffer," said Bird. So, for their first NBA head-to-head matchup, Bird and the Celtics were in town to play Magic and the Lakers as a part of their 6-game road trip, which started with the 76ers ending their 7-game winning streak. After a bounce-back victory over the Clippers, Boston was looking to go on another streak, and standing in their way were the guys wearing purple and gold. The Lakers were on the second night of a back-to-back and were looking to continue where they left off after beating the Jazz 124-116 the day before. Up until that point, their performances fluctuated, and gaining any momentum was of the utmost importance for the 26-13 LA Lakers. Magic, Kareem, and others ended up beating the Celtics 123-105 after being in control for the entire game. Their victory was never called into question thanks to the great performance by a 6'9" rookie point guard who finished the game with 23 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals, leading his team to their 27th win of the regular season. The rest of the Lakers starters all scored in double digits. Jamaal Wilkes had 22, Norm Nixon added 17, and Jim Jones had 16. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar finished the game with 15 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Cedric Maxwell led the Celtics' balanced scoring display with 19 points. Tiny Archibald, Chris Ford, and ML Carr also scored in double figures, along with Larry Bird, who finished the contest with 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals in 40 minutes of action, making Magic Johnson the unanimous winner of their first ever head-to-head matchup as pros. Tomorrow we'll forget about this game. We'll be so far away from here, you've got to keep moving. In a few days, we'll be home, and we won't even know what night we play the Lakers, said Larry Bird. Over 4 decades later, we still remember the Celtics going up against the Lakers on December 28, 1979, because this wasn't your regular Friday night basketball game. This was the birth of a rivalry, the one that would change the NBA landscape forever.